Hey everybody, welcome to a 420 Bible study and Temple 420 Torah tour. We're going to get into the sweetness and warmth, not the bitter, cold, dead part of life.
This world can be cold and bitter.
Batter up.
Feels like we're in the dead of winter.
Welcome to summer and summer tan.
Really gonna hide forever, over and over again. I hear your voice in my head. Let your light shine, let your
We're going to hear God's voice because we just gave him an offering, an aroma that is satisfying, pleasing, and a fire. The only thing I found is that everybody talks about fire. Nobody talks about wood. You can't have fire without wood. It says it in Ecclesiastes. A fire goes out without wood. I think it's Ecclesiastes. And at that point, we're going to look today at a really cool prophet, one of my favorites. He led Alright, so how do we draw that fire into our bosom, into our lap, into our heart, into our spirit? Well, we have to light the fire on the outside and breathe it in. It's the breath of fire and smoke, and it fills the temple. So we're going to actually look at Exodus 3. Do you guys know what happens in Exodus 3? Anybody? Who is Exodus 3? Yes, it is Moses. And Moses is the prophet. And quite a prophet he is. He got a calling. He got a calling like Jeremiah. He got a calling like Ezekiel. He got a calling like Jesus. He got a calling like John the Baptist. He got a calling that has led me to my calling. A burning bush. Yes. What wood or what bush is burning that actually is a draw that you're interested in, and it has a voice that makes an agreement with you, and you take off your sandals because that's the agreement in the old Judaic law? Let's look at Moses and the burning bush. So now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law. And what's fun about that phrase is, one, we have a couple things going on. Okay, so Moses was tending the flock. Okay, Jesus is the big flock tender. It didn't sound right. But at that point, he's going to take care of everybody under whom believes that he is the branch. So he's going to take care of his flock. God's got everybody counted, as we see how everyone is counted. Every hair on our head, every air we breathe, it's all counted. Except for the ones that are fragrant. I think they're counted more on our credit side. A little babbling. So he is tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law. Now, where I come in, I'm now tending you guys, my family and my flock, my brothers and my sisters, because of my father-in-law, Hashem, and his Torah law. So you see how Jesus is my brother-in-law. Great. Hashem's my father-in-law. Oh, how do you have a relation? Well, it's by marriage. Oh, and by blood, actually. And by flesh. All of it made from hemp. Fascinating story, right? So, let's get into the last few seconds of this tour as we wrap it up. His father-in-law, who was the priest of Midian. And any priest, just like Jesus, is our high priest. They bring their daily offerings in accordance with the Torah law. But only till Jesus was eating a different food substance. And he said, "Here I am here to do your will." I think we're going to hear Moses say that in about, the next video. We'll be right back. Baruch Hashem, and welcome to Temple 420.